Hi, I'm Dan Schmitt. I do a motorcycle racing TV show, Team Chicago Channel. My email is teamdan45@gmail.com. Our website is teamchicago.tv. We're at MCC, Villa Park, Illinois. We're on St. Charles Road, just west of 83. The Chicago Norton Owners Club. It's their annual event. They got classes for all different types of bikes, European bikes, Nortons, Triumphs, BSAs, race bikes. I got my race bike in here. So I'm going to walk around, I'm going to talk to some of the people. We're going to watch some of the judging, and we have a great time right here at MCC. MCC is Motorcycle Center, and they're also good friends of mine. So don't forget my email, and I'd love to hear from my audience, teamdan45@gmail.com. This is MCC, Motorcycle Center, and they are a dealer for Triumph, Ducati, Husqvarna, KTM, and MV Agusta. This is the annual event for the Norton Owners Club. So let's take a look at some of the Nortons that were entered in this competition. First off, we spot this 1972 nice blue Norton. Now this one looks purple. It's got up pipes. It is also a 1972. This red one here is a Combat, and it's a 1973. This one here with the different looking seat is a fastback. It's a 1971. This one here is really outstanding. You notice the engine cover is painted, and I do remember seeing Nortons like that in the past. It's got the feather bed frame, which Norton was famous for. This is a 1965 Norton. Very lovely, very clean. This may be more of a European model. An outstanding looking motorcycle. This yellow one with a cafe seat, I believe it's a 73. Good looking Norton. This one with the up pipes, this still has the feather bed frame, but it has the more modern gas tank. So this is a 67. Now we're looking at a 1950. This is a big four. It's a single cylinder, 600cc. From what I was told, this was an Egyptian government motorcycle. The 74 Commando, black, very stock looking. A lovely collection of Norton motorcycles. This one here is a Commando with electric start. You can see the electric starter right behind the cylinder. And it's a 1975. This one with the dry clutch setup is a 1973 with a polished gas tank. Really lovely. Clip-ons. A great looking Norton Cafe Racer. And everybody knows I'm a Triumph guy, so we're going to look at some Triumphs also. This is a 1995 three-cylinder This represents the modern era of Triumphs. It's a 1957 650 pre-unit Triumph. Great looking bike. Right next to it is a 65 650 with a unit construction engine. This 1950 has got a rigid tail. You can see it's a pre-unit engine. And the rear hub was the suspension for this bike. They had a group of springs in the rear hub. This custom Bonneville is a 1969. This here is a 1959. This is a 58 Thunderbird. I believe this is a 500cc. Right next to it is a 76 Bonneville. Left-sided shift. '67 500cc twin. A 1970 500 twin. A great collection of Triumphs. We're right here on St. Charles Road. And this is the 69 Bonneville. Very lovely. And now we're looking at an R75 German military Sahara sidecar, horizontal twin. Great looking military bike. You can see the shift on the tank. And a very lovely Harley Davidson 45B twin. Got the machine gun case. This is a 1946 Harley military motorcycle. Very lovely. A great looking trike. It's got a Sportster engine, 1974, the last year, with the right side shift. And then I spot two Indians. This is a unique story about these Indians. They're both 1948. This is a custom Chief. And right behind it is an original Indian Chief. And I had a chance to talk to the two owners, and it's the first time these bikes have been this close. Let's hear the story from Dave and Rich.
I'm Dave Gosling, and this is my 1948 Indian Chief, which has been bobbed. So the fenders have been cut down, but other than that, the bike is mostly original. I bought it in 1998. It took me 25 years to get it to this condition, but it's a really nice riding motorcycle, and I like it.
So tell me about the throttle.
So my bike has typical right-hand throttle, left-hand shift. Indians typically made their bikes with a left-hand throttle, and the right hand would be the spark advance, and the shifter would be on the right side as well. I have two Chiefs. Both of them are set up the same way, and they were set up that way when I got them. So it makes it a lot easier to ride if you've ridden motorcycles before, having the throttle on the right side.
Okay, your name?
Rich Harth, and I have the stock 48 Chief. And I noticed when I got here, he's 4 numbers off on his serial number between his 48 and mine.
So what are the chances of that?
This is probably the first time in 75 years these bikes have been right next to each other. Since
They would have been on the line,
yeah, they would have been
right behind each other.
Yeah. So the first time in 75 years the bikes have been right next to each other since the new.
All right, so yours is more original, so tell me about restoring that.
It was pretty much this way when I got it. I'm the third owner of the bike, and they didn't really do much to it. The original owner passed away shortly after getting the bike, and it's been in storage for most of the years. But I did a few things to it, but not all that much.
So it never was gotten old. It wasn't. How many miles? What's the original miles on it?
About 8,000 miles.
It's about 8,000. So
he said his bike was from New York. Mine was sold in Wisconsin. But they came off the assembly line together, which is very odd to run into another one.
Thank you, Dave and Rich. And now I spot the showstopper, a twin-engine Ducati that was built by one of the mechanics here at MCC, Kyle Strait. Very unique, and I had a chance to talk to Kyle.
My name's Kyle Strait. The reason I built this is because I wanted to show what I'm capable of as a mechanic, and you could go ahead and see it was not an easy process. So yeah, I'm glad you guys like it.
So what do you do with the transmission? Is it tied together or what? How are you?
So the crankshafts are married together by the flywheel and primary gear by a custom spun lathe part, and it's got one clutch to drive one transmission, and the transmission drives a jack shaft that drives the rear wheel. So, it's just one transmission.
Can you fire this thing up?
Sure, yeah, I can fire it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Dual Ducati, so dual motor.
So what size engines?
They're two 900 motors.
Two 900. Okay.
Yeah, it's all fuel injected now, and yeah, it runs pretty good. Because there's nowhere to put my foot. So, you got your downshift and your upshift.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your foot still works the same.
So you built the frame too?
Yes, sir. Chopped it into 3 pieces, and then I kind of just bolted them on there and extended out the tubes, and welded them back together, The swing arms extended to accept the jack shaft, because you need to have the jack shaft to deliver down the power.
Just a brand new fuel tank on top.
Yeah, it's a fire
Doesn't that hurt with that bump when you lean over?
Thank you, Kyle. What an ambitious project, and it's running. You should be very proud of what he has created. We go inside the MCC showroom. Like Kyle told me, he works here at MCC. And now we're going to head outside. Jon Revilla, the president of the Norton Club, is going to give out the first trophy for the American class.
Class winner goes to Marston, I can't read your name, with the 46 Harley. Sorry, brother, no offense. I come to the concerts, I didn't know how to say it, so I didn't want to say it wrong. Look at that, 2 pictures. Wow. BMW class. BMW. Third place goes to Marson also for that 38 R61. Woo! Good job, man. Thanks for bringing all those bikes. Good job. Second place in the BMW class goes to Andy K. Another name I can't pronounce. I'm not going to try to butcher it. It's a R75 Sahara, the sidecar.
You knew it was you. There you go.
Thank you, dude. Andy, don't go too far. First place in the BMW class goes also to Andy for the 38 R12.
Congratulations very much.
The fix is in. The fix is in. He bought a bunch of beautiful bikes. DSA class. We had one trophy to award, and the gentleman's not here. I already know that. I know him personally. He left earlier. Trig Harrelson won for the 69 Victor.
Picking up for it.
Go far. Competition class. We have one award to give out. The winner was Bob S. Another name I can't say, for the 1964 Ducati Elite.
Whoa!
Beautiful little bike. I don't think we've ever had one of those here before either. Well, that's good. Well, that's fantastic. We have one award in the custom class, and this bike is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Sam Oliva, 75 Rickman Honda, sitting right over here. Woo! I thought that bike was a candidate for best in show, honestly.
Congratulations. There you go.
There you go. Triumph class, we have 3 awards to give out. Just so everybody knows, I don't explain everything, but the number of awards we give out are based on the number of entries. It's a standard procedure. We've done it forever. Third place goes to Richard Herford for that 79 T140. Second place in the Triumph class goes to Adib Khan for a 69 Triumph. I have no other information on the bike because he didn't write anything else on the paperwork. First place in the Triumph class goes to a very deserving bike. Gorgeous 58 Thunderbird, Cliff Burner.
11.
Cliff looks good. Good job, man. Thanks for bringing all those bikes. Good job. In the Norton class, third place goes to the 65 Atlas. Again, it was Adib Khan. Apparently he's not here. I don't know this gentleman. Second place goes to an old friend of ours, longtime club member Steve Steinhauer for that gorgeous roadster. This bike's been in our shows for 30 years, I don't know. I know. First place in the Norton class goes to another one of my club members who's always here. For that 1950 Norton Big 4, the single Ken Smith.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
The Japanese over 400cc class. We had some gorgeous group of bikes. Second place goes to Tom S. Another name I couldn't pronounce with the CDX, the 82 CDX. First place in the Honda, Japanese class over 400 goes to Sam Oliva for that gorgeous GT750. That bike's beautiful, dude. You're a GT750. Prettiest one I've ever seen. All other British class. We didn't have a ton of entries. We had one that really stood out. Aaron Fox for the 51 Vincent. That's a Black Shadow, nice bike.
All right, good. Nice, been a while.
The unrestored class. We have 2 awards. Really nice looking 85 Moto Guzzi Le Mans. Larry Warren, second place. First place in the unrestored class. I gotta say, is another name. I had a hard time reading the writing, but I believe I got it right. The winner is Mark Favorino for a 58 Honda Bentley. Woo. All other European class. We have a very unusual bike here. I'm surprised it didn't finish better, frankly. Second place goes to Patrick Chabert for the 30 May. That's the most unusual thing we've had here in recent years. Thank you. Very nice. Very Everybody here pretty much agreed that the winner of that class, Mark Regalo, that little NSU is gorgeous, dude. Everybody has died when they talk about it all day long. That's a really cool little buggy.
Well, that was another.
Scooter class. Just kick one little Indian sitting back here on this cart. Marianne Oliva. Am I saying her name right?
No, they gave it to the Ducati.
There's only one trophy?
It was only 3
Best in
bikes.
show or whatever? They gave it to the Ducati? I disagree.
The Japanese
win them all.
400 and under class. In second place, for a bike I voted for a win, actually. I had one brand new. 1972 SL 175, Sam Oliva.
Yeah.
Mine was a 71, but they were identical.
Oh, I didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I didn't like it.
Good thing you brought your bike.
Everything. We had
All
that.
You gotta keep it kind of.
first place in the Japanese under 400cc class. Very cool little bike. 66 Suzuki. I don't know what model it was.
That was a cool bike.
Mark Favorino.
That was a cool bike.
I'm not an expert in every bike.
You guys cleaned up.
Yeah, you're a whole group. That's awesome. Well, you'll come back, people.
So what's the Suzuki with you? The red one?
Some of them are. At any rate, best in show. This is a special one. I mean, we've got a lot of bikes here every year that could win this award. And there's a lot of debate over this, but it comes down to the voting. Andy, last name starts with a K. I can't read it. Good job, dude.
Congratulations. Congratulations. There you go.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Our last award is something special to us in our club. We lost a long-time member not too many years ago, illness, and he's a very well-known guy, a professional racer, special person. This is the Phoenix Award created in memory of John Young. This is our vote. This goes to Mark Regala for the 1931 Harley.
Very good.
That's awesome. everyone for coming out and supporting us. We hope to see you all next year. We had about a third of our players carried the show this year, and I'm really proud of it. I love it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. As we wrap this thing up, the winner of the competition class was this 250 Ducati 1964. Another entry in the class was this twin Ducati race bike, this 1970 Norton race bike, 750 twin, this beautiful Honda RC45, a very lovely bike, and my Triumph. I even put new number plates on, but I did win one time at this show. All in all, it was a great day. For information on the Norton Owners and their website, it is cnoc.org. MCC Motorcycle Center, it's teammcc.com for more info. It was a great day in August in Villa Park. To contact me, and I love to hear from my audience, my email is teamdan45@gmail.com. And remember, you can always search on YouTube with Dan Schmitt Motorcycle Racing for great motorcycle racing action, Dan Schmitt Politics, to learn what makes America great. And I highly encourage you to visit the World of Motorcycle Museum. They're in Winamac, Indiana. They are 4 miles south of North Judson on Indiana Highway 39. Give them a call first at 574-896-3172. It's a great trip and a great collection of motorcycles. And to pick up your Team Chicago information package, go to Rich's Yamaha in Lockport, Illinois. Give them a call first at 815-838-8130. Their website is richesyamaha.com. Pick up the information and learn more about Team Chicago.